Hi guys, it's me, Sukai Todd, and I'm here today, or tonight, or whenever you see this, to do my first ever unofficial, movie review on my channel. And what better movie to start off the reviews with than Batman Begins from the year 2005, when I was probably too young to even watch it. No comment. Anyway. Firstly, I want to apologize if you hear any noise in the background. I have a balloon in my room. I have two of them, but one of them is caught up in my posters area where I have all my posters. So if you hear it bumping against the wall, I'm sorry. Please ignore it. Or if you can't ignore it, just don't watch this video. Thank you. Okay, now on to the movie itself. Firstly, Warner Bros., please don't sue me for reviewing this movie. I have mostly good things to say about it. Okay. And if you don't like this movie at all, if you prefer The Batman, you'll learn why I'm calling it that in my The Batman 2022 review later, then just don't watch this video, okay? Side note, I don't hate The Batman 2022. It's just, you'll find out more in my review for that. Okay. See ya. Thanks for watching. Bye. Now for those of you who stayed, I want to start with the great things about this movie. First of all, it's straight out of the comics. Like, from beginning to end, for me, it feels like a true comic book movie that is also grounded in reality. I think the director, legendary director Christopher Nolan himself, along with the entire cast and crew, really made this movie feel like it was a comic book film. Like, it feels like a true comic book film in the best way possible. Because, like, every scene from the opening of the bats when they attack young Bruce, spoilers, to when the bats become Bruce, when Bruce becomes Batman, when he's in the cave with the light, like, everything just connects so beautifully. And the scene where his parents are sadly slain tragically in front of him, as dark and depressing as that scene is, it is so well done. Like, I felt like I was reading, like it had just jumped off of the comics and into the screen that I was watching. So 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. I do recommend the movie. Now, there are some problems I have with it. Because when I first watched it back in the long, far away year of 2021, I had a few gripes about it. Like, I'll be honest, I wasn't actually cheering for Bruce in the beginning, not because I didn't love Batman, but because Zack Snyder anyway. But I didn't know Christian Bale was that amazing of a Batman until I saw his portrayal a couple more times. So, yeah, the movie's definitely the definition of a sleeper hit, even to me. But, yeah, Christian Bale is an amazing, now retired, currently retired Batman. And he did a great job. Happy 50th to Christian Bale, by the way. I hope he had a wonderful day. He'll probably never see this video, but even so. And yeah, I'm really happy that he's able to do his his building homes for children thing. I forget exactly what it is, but it's a charity he and his wife have, so I'm really happy for both of them with that. So go support that. I'll try to find a link and put it below. And yeah, it's a great movie. And now let's get into my issues with the movie. Yeah, you read that title correctly. Yeah, Mr. Dr. Oppenheimer himself, Thomas Shelby of Picky Freaking Blinders. I'm sorry I can't say the F word. I don't know if I can on this channel. Sorry. Picky Freaking Blinders. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I just feel like he was the most, not that I don't ship him with myself or anything, I feel like he was the most underutilized character in the entire trilogy. Like, he was such a brilliant character. And if you guys want me to do a deep dive into why I think Scarecrow could have been so brilliant in the Dark Knight trilogy, like, I mean, I know Oppenheimer kind of rectified the whole him getting more than one hour and 30 minutes of screen time, or however short his screen time amount was. But like, there's so much more to that character than just the screen time. Like, he had so much potential as a character, so that's my biggest gripe with the movie. Yes, he was utilized. Was he utilized properly? Sorta, kinda. But he was, in my opinion, the most underutilized villain. And he is a brilliant villain. Like, he's a great villain. Okay, I'm getting off topic. Slightly off topic. But, yeah, Crane Stockton was brilliant. Rish or Raz, I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce Liam Neeson's name properly, because, like, we know who he is. Sorry, Batman fanboys, get over yourself. Raz Al Ghul did an incredible job. Liam Neeson really slayed that role. Like, he killed it in literally every way. Great job. The train sequence at the end was brilliant. Kind of set up my expectations for Inception a little bit, but I might review that movie too. You never know. But yeah, it's a great movie. And I want to say the action, the lighting, the scenes, you know, the stages they used, how they developed Bruce's character both as Bruce Wayne and as Batman. It's just so brilliant. Like, I wish they did more of that in movies, where they, like, took the time to really, I mean, I know it's an origin story, and I know some people are sick of origin stories, but this is one of those origin stories, in my opinion, that you can't go wrong with. Like, I wasn't even a fan in that way of Batman until I liked him in the comics, until I watched Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. Like, he really sold me on Batman and Bruce Wayne. He humanized Bruce Wayne, and he made Batman much more understandable from his perspective. And that's nothing against Keaton's Batman, by the way, because I think Keaton was a great and is a great Batman, but I do not support Ezra Miller. Sorry, not sorry. I refuse to support Ezra Miller, and I won't. So that's my belief on that. Sorry to disappoint you, fellas. Sorry, ladies and gents, that's not what you're getting from me today. But that is nothing against Keaton, mind you. Not that I'm a fan of Batfleck, but anyway. Still no hate at all, but except to Ezra Miller. But yeah, Batman Begins, of course, it's a 25 out of 10, definitely recommend. Everything is so well written, and aside from the fact that Dr. Crane / the Scarecrow is basically kind of useless throughout the movie. Like, they set him up to be something, but they don't really do anything with him. Like, he gets one scene where he's like full on Scarecrow, and I'm like, yeah! And then my least favorite character kind of ruins it with the taser, and I'm like, no. I went from, oh yeah, to, girl, really? And now I understand why Zaz was in Birds of Prey, because I feel like that was a nice callback to Batman Begins and the Dark Knight trilogy. Props to Margot Robbie for including Zaz in Birds of Prey. But yeah, overall, I love Batman Begins. It's still my second favorite in the trilogy now. You'll find out my first very soon if you haven't already figured it out yet. But yeah, I don't want this movie to get this video to get too long. So please tell me what your thoughts are on Batman Begins. Do you think it's one of the better origin stories? Do you think it's needs work? Do you think Oppenheimer rectified the lack of Scarecrow, or do you think somebody should still rectify that situation? What do you think? Please leave your comments below. Comments are moderated as always, so play nice. And remember, you don't have to think the exact same thing as me to enjoy. Bye!